Welcome to CAIG Laboratories. In this video, we will be showing you how to do proper care and maintenance on your battery post terminals for your vehicle. This can also be applied to other batteries found in your yard equipment, farm tractors, boats, RVs, and other recreational vehicles. If your battery terminals are unprotected or form corrosion, this can cause a variety of issues. Corroded battery terminals can cause a slow or hard starting, no start at all, poor performance from the charging system, etc. Using a vehicle as an example first is locating the battery. The most common area is found under the hood. The vehicle's battery can also be found under the rear seat or in the trunk area. We will need to disconnect the battery terminals. Keep in mind that if you do have presets in your vehicle such as the radio, they may be lost. Also, if your vehicle has a security code for the radio, be sure you do have access to that. Using the appropriate tools, disconnect the negative terminal first. This is important. If the tool touches a metal surface in the vehicle, this won't create a spark or cause damage. The negative terminal, also known as the ground, is typically a black wire and will have a negative symbol embossed on the battery. Once removed, tuck the wire off somewhere safe. Next is moving on to the positive terminal. Again, using the appropriate tools, loosen the fastener and then remove the terminal. The positive terminal, also known as the power wire, has a red wire and will typically have a symbol embossed by the terminal. Once removed, tuck that wire off to the side too. When working with any spray cleaners, it's important to wear the proper safety equipment, such as safety glasses. Here we are using our Value Series contact cleaner. Any of the products shown in the video will have links in the video description. Spray down the positive and negative terminals to clean away any grease, oil, corrosion, or any forms of contaminants which may cause conductivity issues. Over time, battery terminals can form corrosion. This is shown as a crusty white or green buildup that can be anywhere from mild to more severe. Use paper towel or cloth to catch any of the mist from the cleaner. Once the terminal has been sprayed down, then wipe it off using a clean cloth. Not only can contact cleaner be used in the battery terminals, but it can also be used on switches, relays, contacts, and connectors. Using the same process, do the same for the cable clamps as well. This is a fast-acting cleaner which will remove any contaminants immediately without leaving any residue behind. Next is mechanically cleaning each of the terminals. Here I have two different style battery terminal cleaners. One is a wire brush style, while the other is a reamer style. An example will be provided for each. First, using the wire brush style, insert it onto the terminal and then rotate a few times so the surface is sufficiently cleaned. Using the opposite end, clean the terminal clamp. Instead of a specific battery terminal cleaner, a wire brush can also be used. Moving on to the opposite terminal using the scraper. It has two different sizes. Pick the correct size for your terminal diameter. As for the terminal clamp, unfortunately the reamer can't be used here, so a wire brush style will be used instead. This is a pressed steel terminal. The reamer is intended to be used on lead style terminals. Where the reamer would be used is on a terminal such as this. This is a lead-based terminal which clamps on top of the battery post. You'll have to go up from the bottom side to match the contour of the battery post. Once done, follow up with the contact cleaner on the battery terminal and terminal clamp. This will remove any leftover debris. Next is using our deoxit battery terminal cleaner and protectant. This comes in a can with a built-in brush and a lid. This is used to seal the terminal connection as well to provide a layer of protection against any corrosion or oxidation. This is great for both new and used batteries. Apply the paste to the battery terminal and terminal clamp. A thin layer is only needed and ensure it does have full coverage. I am working with the positive post first. Reconnect that. Once in place, then apply another coating, ensuring all surfaces are covered. Finally is using the appropriate tool to tighten the battery terminal. Then finish up with putting that protective cap back in place. Do the same for the negative terminal. Apply the paste using the supplied brush on the battery terminal. Then finish up applying it to the inside of the battery terminal clamp. Reinstall the clamp and then tighten using the appropriate tools. Finally finish up applying more paste to the outside of the clamp as a form of protection. As an alternative example, here I'm using a lawn tractor. Again, the same process applies. Disconnect the negative terminal first using the appropriate tools and place it off to the side. As for the positive terminal, here's an example of some light corrosion. This is shown by the white crusty finish on the terminal. Use a contact cleaner to wash off a terminal. In order to clean up the terminal, a wire brush is used. Work the wire brush back and forth, ensuring all the corrosion has been removed and you're left with a clean, shiny lead finish. Finish up with the contact cleaner again and cloth. Do the same for the negative terminal. The same as previously, the terminals which connect to the battery will need to be cleaned. Once done, apply our deoxit battery cleaner and protectant using the supplied brush. A light coating is needed here as well. Reconnect the positive terminal first and tighten. Apply more paste to the connection, ensuring it's fully protected. Reinstall the rubber terminal protector. And do the same for the negative terminal as well. This too needs to be connected at the last. As an added tip, using our deoxit DN5-6N spray. If you are having issues with your headlights, a common problem can be a dirty or corroded electrical connector. The light may be required to be removed in order to gain access to those plugs. Once removed, then disconnect each light connector. Procedures may vary between vehicles. Even if your connectors are not dirty or corroded, this is a good preventative maintenance step. Using the DN5-6N spray, apply it to each of the connectors and have a rag handy to shield any spray. This will help improve conductivity, remove oxidation, clean and lubricate connectors, reduce intermediate issues, etc. This spray can be used on other electrical and electronic components as well. Once done, reconnect those connectors. And finally, reinstall that light. This concludes the rest of our tutorial video. If you have any comments or questions, please don't hesitate to post them. Thank you for watching.